welcome to day 12 of 31 days of Halloween. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've had so much trouble with filming this video. So first of all, I'm sorry that it's kind of a little bit dark. My camera light is not working. I need to charge it, so that's a little bit annoying. But I think this looks pretty cool without the light. So, but I've turned the brightness up on my camera, so hopefully it looks okay. But I think it looks really cool like in the dark like this. I don't know, but first of all, yeah, sorry about that it looks really like dark, but like I said, I think it looks kind of cool, you know, with my projector light. But yeah, I've had so much trouble like filming this video so far with like the camera setup and my light, and it hasn't really been working today. So hopefully this is the take that I use, because I've like tried to film this video so many times already today and it's just not working out for me. So hopefully this is the take that I can use. So for today's video, as you can see by the title, I am going to be telling you guys about some horror movies that have been released this year that you guys can watch to get into like the spooky vibe, the spooky Halloween vibe. And yeah, so also as you can see today, my costume, I'm Freddy Krueger, so I got my Freddy Krueger glove here, which is a little bit ratchet because it's kind of broken and it doesn't really fit me that well at all because I have really small hands. So but we're just gonna roll with it. So you guys won't really be seeing this that much in the video because yeah, it just doesn't look that great. But I need to get a new one. I need to get like a child size glove because my hands are so small. Yeah, so there's my Freddy Krueger glove. It just like puts the costume like together. And then I got my makeup. I'm not wearing black lipstick. I'm wearing like a really dark red, purpley red lipstick, but it looks black. But I do have black eyeshadow on. But yeah, so I really like my costume for today. And then of course I got my hat as well. And yeah, it's just a really easy costume because all I wear with this is this shirt, this hat, the glove, and then I just wear leggings, black leggings, and then like a black singlet underneath, and that's it. It's a really easy costume, so I really like this one. So yeah, I'm Freddy Krueger today. So for today's video, like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some horror movies that you can watch during this time of year. Some of them you may have heard of, some of you may haven't heard of them. I know I haven't heard of hardly any of these movies. This is on a list that I found on a blog called Thrillist.com. So there were 34 movies in this list. I'm not doing all 34 movies because that's just like a lot, and I feel like if I did all those movies then this video would go on for a very long time. So I'm just going to do the top 10 movies on this list. So it says here that number 10 is called The Deeper You Dig, and the release date was the 5th of June, and it is it says, now here's a low-key out of nowhere winner. It's about a young girl who goes missing, the last guy who saw her alive, and a grieving mother who definitely seems to have some supernatural talents of some sort. Smartly written, impressively performed, and compelling throughout, this movie represents some truly impressive micro-budget family-made filmmaking. And you can watch it on VOD or VOD. I don't know, that's some type of streaming service, I guess, I don't know. But that sounds like a pretty creepy one to watch. The next one, number 9, is Amulet. And the release date was July 24, and it says a homeless man is welcomed into a creepy mansion owned by a strange woman and her much stranger mother, and it soon becomes evident that something sincerely freaky is going on late at night. This odd, offbeat, and visually fascinating horror fable takes a little while to warm up, but its final destination makes for one of the most memorable scary tales of the year. And again, you can watch it on VOD or VOD. I don't know what that streaming service is, I've never heard of it before, but that's where you can watch it. And then number 8 is The Lodge, and it was released February 7th. Oh, it's got Alicia Silverstone in it. That's cool. So it says, two unhappy kids are forced to spend some time at an isolated lodge with their new and highly unwelcome stepmother, who I'm assuming is played by Alicia Silverstone, maybe? And beautifully shot stepmother, sorry, I'm like messing up here, and highly unwelcome stepmother, only to discover all sorts of horrible secrets. Beautifully shot and consistently creepy, this new spin on old fairy tales tropes is loaded with great performances, fun jolts, and unexpected surprises of the nastiest kind. And where to watch it? You can watch it on iTunes or VOD, whatever that streaming service is. Alright, so the next one is Underwater, and oh, it's got Kristen Stewart in it. And it was released on the 10th of January, and it says here, a slick, efficient and impressively intense piece of sci-fi slash horror slash action slash B-movie manatee goodness that delivers the goods and doesn't waste any time with boring subplots or pointless characters. Kristen Stewart and a few co-workers find themselves trapped in a facility deep, you guessed it, underwater, and must work together to escape before the whole place blows up. Also, there are sea monsters, and you can watch it on iTunes and VOD. Alright, number 6 is The Host, or just Host, and the release date was the 30th of July. And then it says here, a group of young friends gather on Zoom to hold a fun little seance. Only, of course, they manage to awaken something horrific and can only watch as each member of the group is attacked by something unseen. Every once in a while, horror fans get a gimmick flick that transcends its gimmick by also being just a damn good film. Host is one of those movies. The visual hook of the online seance haunting wouldn't amount to much without some interesting characters, solid acting, and some really good scares. Host has all that stuff, and you can watch it on Shudder, which I've heard of Shudder before. It's a horror online streaming service, so I think I've heard of that one before, so that one sounds really creepy. Alright, so number 5 is Swallow, and it says here, a darkly funny and quietly creepy story of an ostensibly happy housewife who suddenly decides on a new hobby. She's going to start swallowing small household objects. Oh, that's a bit weird and creepy. This offbeat, unpredictable, and visually impressive fable is anchored by a powerhouse lead performance by Haley Bennett, and you can watch it on iTunes and VOD. Alright, so the next one is La Llorona, and I think I've heard of this one before, definitely. And it was released on the 21st of August, and the plot of it is the well-known Latin American legend is retold in a story about a dying dictator who is locked in his house with his staff and family while protesters scream outside. Just when the family is at their most desperate, a mysterious new maid arrives to lend a hand. This is an excellent, powerful, sobering horror film from Guatemala, and easily one of the finest genre imports of the year. And you can watch that on Shudder. Alright, number 3, getting towards the end here, is called The Platform, and it was released on the 20th of March, and is about a man who awakens in a cell with a stranger, and their only sustenance arrives by way of a massive platform that arrives daily, but there's not enough food for everyone in this facility. This is a Twilight Zone leveled mind bender mix with a dark psychological horror film full of pointed social commentary. Also, it's just a sort of fun in a weird way, and you can watch it on Netflix, but I'm assuming Netflix America and not Australia, maybe. I don't know, I'll have to check and see if it's on our Netflix, but it probably isn't, so it's probably referencing to Netflix in the US. Alright, so number 2 on the list is Color Out of Space, and it was released on the 20th of January, and it's got Nicolas Cage in it. Says it's been a long time since we have had a damn good Lovecraft abduction, and here's one that probably make director Stuart Gordon proud. It's about a seemingly normal American family that finds itself infected by a freaky meteorite. Director Richard Stanley and his collaborators managed to tap into the best aspects of Lovecraft's dark fiction while adding some excellent new touches of their own, and you can watch it on iTunes and VOD. Alright, number 1 on this list is The Invisible Man, and I think I've heard of this one before. And it's about the classic H.G. Wells story gets a modern remake that somehow avoids all of the problems that have plagued similar films. Elizabeth Moss delivers a fantastic performance as a woman intent on escaping her abusive boyfriend, only to realize that he's still stalking her. Invisibly remarkable, intense, consistently clever, and full of characters worth caring about. This is one of the best year horror films in recent years, and you can watch it on iTunes and VOD. So those are the top 10. Oh my god, why am I having so much trouble speaking today? I don't know why. Those are the top 10 horror movies for this year, according to this list. So I hope that gave you guys some insight on what horror movies you can watch around this time of year. So I definitely feel like I want to try and see if I can watch some of these movies, because some of them sound really good and creepy. So yeah, I am definitely going to try and watch some of these this Halloween season. So yeah, alright, so I'm going to end this video now. Sorry that it was kind of all over the place and I was having trouble speaking, but I don't know why. Some days filming goes really well, and then some days filming just goes really bad, and that's one of those days today. So yeah, so sorry that it was kind of all over the place in some parts, but I got there in the end, and this is the take that I'm using, so I'm not starting this video again. So I'm going to sign off for now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 13 of 31 Days of Halloween, where hopefully I'll have a lot better luck at filming that video than I did with this one. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, bye guys.